since.
Big difference.
So let's see. The two Mikes have critters. My cousin Michael's in Indy. Mike, the other Mike, is sick today. He called. He was on the fence. I said, "Don't infect the group." So get the frick out of here. And so we've got 3 people coming. Jen's already here, and then Geraldine and Melissa are coming. They got critters. Jake's got some friends. Laura, I don't know if she's coming. She's got one. John's got one. You got a critter. And then Julie's got a couple of friends living with her. So we got, so you guys, I'm going to show you the first one with Geraldine, and then you guys are going to step up and do one. I'm going to meet with Cindy because she's sick today too, and the 2 Mikes someday in the future, and they'll get a chance to see it and then clear one another.
Okay, question for you about the critters.
Yeah.
What exactly are you saying that we have?
You got disembodied spirits, so you got dead people in you.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Critters sounds way better.
What's it doing? Just
Yeah.
weighing me down, is that what it is?
Oh, yeah.
Well, we don't see. Here's the thing: you don't know how they've been affecting you until they're gone.
Yeah.
And I tell you, 2 really cool story. My mom's friend, his granddaughter, had a critter. She could not drink water. She could drink coffee, pop, anything. She couldn't drink water. Well, the person in her died of a drowning, so every time she would drink water, she would get re-traumatized. Well, once it was gone, I went and got her a glass of water, drank it right down. So you don't know how. Another friend of mine had 3, and she's on ADD medicine. Well, once they were gone, she didn't need the medicine because you got 4. She had 4 consciousnesses in her head. So you don't know what it's been doing to you. It's a big deal. Plus, they need to go to the other side. You're freeing them up. Yeah. So the veterans, we did you guys. You guys are still clear, and you're. So if I didn't mention your name, you're clear. So don't worry. I know. I already checked David and Ramon. So and Amy, we checked you a long time ago. We never did one for you, did we? You never picked one up.
No, I haven't seen one.
Yeah. Okay. And lots of reasons why. We'll get into it. So I got a ton of handouts. This is some journeys you can do for shapeshifting. We're going to get into that second part of the class. Okay, so just take one. That's from the class I did in Colorado on shapeshifting. Those are journeys you can do for that. And this is hola. Hey, so this is a great list for depossessions. And this is from my old website, the Shamanic Healings.
How many pages is this? Just one?
Just one, yeah, that one's just one. And here's another good one, 10 reasons the dead don't move on. So they get stuck here. And here's another shape-shifting thing for, it's a cheat sheet.
I cannot read this, it's ridiculous.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And this is a good comparison between. Okay, guys, this is a good comparison between shamanism and Jungian psychology. There's a lot of parallels, so I found this. Check that out. It's all about the imagination. And then if you don't have it yet, some of you got it already. I put together 22 steps of how to do a soul retrieval. So you got step blow by blow what you can do. And I'll go at the end and get all these from Miss Billy because she's sending them out to you. You got those?
I think I put, when I go to put my phone on there, so I have my glasses, I'm like,
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
handouts today, too. Big cheap sheet. I like that. like it says,
And I've been like 35.
Because you know what?
Yeah, what are we missing here?
Good relationships,
One,
long
two,
marriage.
three, I have five,
Yeah.
including the one that's
Oh
all
my
staying
God,
together.
I'm glad I didn't buy the book, because the ones that I read, I thought it was so. Oh, yeah, I think it was.
Extended.
Yeah.
The one that's before you're dead. Okay, I have the book, but I haven't.
Don't kill her. Don't kill her.
She has a lot of case studies.
I don't know if I love it. I mean, like a short, it's good for me.
But I haven't read the book yet.
Yeah.
Did you recommend family?
Yeah.
Then my mom.
What order should these be in?
Hey, something to drink?
Oh, I'm good, thank you, sir.
She's like a therapist and she uses religion but the stories are just, I like that.
He expects the animal to take it. He expects the animal to take it.
All right, no, I'm hoping the other team takes it, because then I win my pool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tim and I are battling out next week.
Aye.
I got Seattle, he's got New England.
Oh, wow. I thought the Rams was gonna make
Okay, I
it
have
to the,
two.
I had that bet at the casino, $40, the Rams were
Yeah.
robbing 13.
yeah.
Bernie sent me us a text back, he was wrong, they do have the northeast south.
Yeah, yeah, me too, Kendall, that was a great
All right,
game.
okay, Amy, we're gonna start in a second here. All right, so if you got this sheet for the class, we're gonna skip the shape shifting right now and go right to depossessions. Are you recording? Thank you. And then, okay, so not everyone is going to be drawn to this work. Have to make sure your teacher's on board with it. So, like anything you're doing here, soul retrievals, extractions, make sure you get the okay from the boss man, your teacher, okay? Your teacher in the higher world. If you are too afraid to do it, then you're probably not ready. Trust it, okay? You need to develop a system to verify possession, which is accurate. Don't want to leave anyone behind in the client. Now, I played around with pendulums. I wasn't real successful. So the way I was taught to see if you're possessed is you look at the back of the person's neck with your third eye, and if you see a black line, that means there's been an intrusion, because they always come in through the occipital area. I wasn't really good at that because I'm not real visual. And then Grandma Ethel showed up through our friend Jackie, and so we used her for years. But Jackie was getting older, and she just actually passed a couple weeks ago. So we came up with the muscle testing. So if you want to find out if somebody's possessed, you and the person's arm you're using, like Tim and I, both people have to be calibrated at least 200 on the Hawkins scale. Otherwise, you can't trust the results. And you just, the muscle will tell you. And we tested this a lot with Jackie and Grandma Ethel, batting 1,000. So we, yes?
So if the person, say you're doing that with another person and they aren't, I mean, I can't imagine under 200 would be so difficult, but say you didn't want to do that, could like you and Tim say, I'm too low for you to work with me, you and Tim could do it together to get that number,
Well,
or no?
yeah, well, half the people in America are below 200. So there's a ton of
Okay.
bottom feeders out there. And if that doesn't surprise you, you haven't been paying attention to what's going on.
Try
there.
to
Right.
blind
So I know you and Eric are above 200, so you can trust your results. But like if Jake and Jen were gonna do it, we'd have to make sure you're both calibrating above 200. Does that kind of make sense? Otherwise, you can't get the proper.
No. My question was, so,
Can we do it for you?
right.
Yeah,
If
well, we
I'm
can.
too low for you to use my arm for the kinesiology, can you,
No, you mean somebody else, because
Right.
you're above 200.
I'm not asking for myself.
Okay, somebody else.
Just a
Yeah,
general question.
well, here's the issue for Tim and I, and we're gonna talk about this. With him getting out of here and all that, we see one another a lot, 2, 3, 4 times a week here. That's not gonna be possible anymore. So we're gonna have to install a little payment plan if the twins are gonna do it. Will be small, because it's gonna be an inconvenience. I'm gonna have to drive over to his house, or he's gonna have to come to mine. So we'll do it. It's just, you know, I want you guys, cause you know, we drop dead tomorrow, you gotta learn this yourself anyway, like we did. So find somebody that's 200 that you trust their arm and practice it. You could,
And then we can do some numbers for you, and then working with that person, now you know that our numbers are accurate. You'll know if you're doing it correctly with them.
That makes, let's get a confirmation.
I think you and Erica did that, we gave you some numbers. That's another way y'all can do this.
Okay.
but you gotta have a partner,
So
yeah.
like, let's say if I wanted to know what my husband's, where he calibrated
Yeah.
it, so I could use his arm.
Yeah,
So.
we need permission from him
oh,
to
he'll give me
calibrate
permission.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All I gotta
Yeah.
do is tell him. Or
You
ask
always
him.
need permission.
Well, we have to make
I
sure.
think we've already did his, I don't remember what it is.
It
though.
was
I know
above 200.
I don't
So
remember.
he's good.
Okay.
No, I don't think anybody.
Yeah, but it'd be two of you though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jury.
Thank you, Tim. So when you're saying, calibrating at 200, I'm not quite getting that. I know I heard this in a
that's the
previous
Hawkins
class.
scale, that's the Hawkins scale of consciousness we're talking about, the map of consciousness.
Okay,
So there's all these different levels. 200 and above is where you want to be because that's empowerment. If the person is below 200, the results can't be trusted.
okay, so in other words, the healer is gotta be above 200, not the subject.
Both people.
Oh, no, the person you're depossessing, don't worry about their number.
Yeah.
But if you've got somebody in your life you're muscle testing with, both of you have to be above 200.
That was
In
like
other words,
that.
that we're both doing the clearings together on the subject, on the client or the patient.
Yeah. So
Okay,
if you have a partner, just let us know who it is, get their permission, hang on, and we'll calibrate.
Okay, got it, thank you.
Okay, hey, Billy?
So when you said you're not real visual and the black line in the occipital, so when
Yeah.
we journey to see that black line, are we journeying to the lower world or upper world?
No, what you're doing,
It's just standing.
I'm just looking right now at it.
Just.
You just do it right here.
So you don't have to lift her hair to see it on the neck?
No,
Psychic.
yeah, Jory gets that.
Okay.
So we can play, cause I know if you guys wanna play with us today, we got a few people carrying around critters, so we could check. But see, the problem I had with that from Myron, the guy that taught us this, is how many they got? Then you gotta use your intuition or hope they come forward. Well, what if she's got 3, but I know there's an opening, but 2 won't admit they're there, so she walks out with 2 and we got rid of 1.
Well, that's better.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So guys, all this muscle testing works.
It's the best, okay.
Yes.
Did we learn how to muscle test?
No. No. So come here, Tim.
But I guess it's a good way to start, to see if they have an attachment, then to go on
Yeah.
to the muscle testing.
Okay, so this face me, Tim. Okay, so he can't have any technology or glasses on. Okay, so we're gonna check on Jake
From State Farm.
from State. What's your last name? Flynn. Right. Okay. So you always ask permission. We have permission to see if Jake Flynn has any spiritual attachments. That's a true statement. So he stayed strong. That's a yes. If he would have gone down, that would have been a no. Got it? Okay. So Jake Flynn is totally free of all spiritual attachments. That's a true statement. Jake, well, that's weird. How did I ask that? Jake Flynn has at least 1 spiritual attachment. He has at least 2 spiritual attachments. He has at least 3 spiritual attachments. He has at least 4. What the fuck?
I think it's the way we're asking.
Okay, all right. So anyway,
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry. I have to
I get
manage
loopy.
him.
That full moon.
yeah, and that too.
We know he's got 1.
He's got 2.
2, okay,
Yeah.
so let's try that again. Let's,
Okay. So
Get
Jake Flynn has only 2 spiritual attachments. That's a true statement. That's a yes.
yeah.
So you see what you're doing, but you always have to ask, if his arm stays strong, that's a yes. If it weakens, it's a no.
Who do we, what's your calibration number, about 350?
She's high. Yeah, she's high.
350, 400?
I don't know.
It's high.
Let's check hers, just to show it once again.
Oh, okay.
Is that okay if we do that?
Okay, so we're gonna check what, Jory?
Oh, no, I was just wondering, does everyone get calibrated, or do we know what our calibration
No.
number is?
No.
Okay.
So we'll do Amy. Okay, we have permission to check Amy Peters' consciousness level. That's a true statement. So that's a yes. Using the Hawkins scale from 1 to 1,000 or 700 above is enlightenment. Amy Peters' consciousness level is at least 300, 340, 360, 380, 370. So you're at 370, which is acceptance.
Did you watch my arm go down
Yeah.
with that one
Yes.
number? So he went too high and then he went a little bit lower. So Amy's at what, 370?
Yeah.
I don't.
What, Tim?
Yeah.
All right.
Tom, I'm missing this one. Sometimes if you know what this is.
Thank you.
Who is the author of the book that we need to?
Sandra Ingerman. Medicine for the Earth.
Show the camera, please.
Medicine for the Earth. Sandra Ingerman. All right. Okay, so let's. But you always want to have no technology on you, and if you wear glasses, take them off. For Tim. I can keep mine on. He has to have his on. Because he's the antenna.
Yeah, there.
Basically, Tim's an antenna. And he has to be free of all that. Okay, so we'll get more into this. And what we could do, we've done this before with Grandma Ethel and Jackie, but Jackie's not with us anymore. She's with Ethel, finally having a blast. Tim and I can, like, we would do movie stars and get permission to see if we can see if they're carrying any spirits. And then you guys, we would give you their names and you would see what your answers are and compare them to what we got. Okay? So you need to journey for a ritual to keep everyone safe, especially ourselves, to do depossession work. And you'll see the one I have, what I'll do, and I'll explain it, okay? The goal ideally is to have the client channel the spirit to gather as much information about when, where, why, who, and how they affect the client, suicide or addiction. So when I'm talking, so if I'm doing Suzanne's, she'll have her eyes closed, sitting there relaxed and breathing, and all of a sudden, you will channel the spirit that's in you. They'll talk through your mind. And you don't, like with soul retrievals, don't question anything, just whatever pops into your head, trust it, and then I'll build up a rapport, so you'll have co-consciousness, you'll hear everything, but they'll be more prominent. Does that make sense? And then, but I get a lot of information. How old were you? How did they die? What year they died? All that stuff. Because you can have somebody from the 1800s living with you. And that's happened.
Been body hopping for years.
Yeah, some of them will body hop. You croak, they find somebody else. Well, we're giving them a pass to get the frick out of here. To go to what they call heaven, or whatever you want to call it. Convincing them to leave is usually not too difficult. You got a question?
No, I'm just listening.
Okay, but there are some spirits who are too afraid, attached to client's life, or fear hell, etc., etc. They don't want to go, so you got to explain to them we're sending them to heaven. And review the list of 10 reasons people don't cross over. On occasion, I use Archangel Michael when I do the work at Grandma Ethel. They're always behind the client. Michael's on the left side, or the client's left side. If they don't want to go, bottom line, when you guys leave today, you will be clear because of Archangel Michael, not us. He'll yank them and take them with him. So you'll be free today. Does that make sense? But you can find who, you can use Archangel Michael, whatever you guys want to use to do these. Once they are ready to leave, you call in the white light vortex opening in the spiritual realm and tell them where to look. So I'll say, we're doing yours. I'll tell them, look to my right up above, and they'll see the vortex. Okay. Once they are ready to leave, okay, usually there is someone they know in that vortex, or they'll see somebody as they approach. A loved one, a family member, or Jesus. You never know who's going to be up there. Okay. What? Okay. Tell the client to watch their body experiences when the entity leaves. No specifics. Although usually they feel it leave from one of their chakra centers. So when they come out of you, you'll feel them leaving somewhere. Okay, but it could be the shoulder, like, you know, it's different, but a lot of times it's one of the chakras they come out of, which is really cool to me. If feasible, do either a power animal retrieval or a soul retrieval soon after the depossession, because there's now a void, an opening, so that way you fill them up with themselves so nobody else can sneak in. It's not mandatory, but suggested as soon as you can do that. So if you got the time, somebody comes in for a depot, and then you say, okay, I'm gonna bring, I usually bring back a power animal because it's quick. Okay. Typically, the majority of times you're possessed as a child. An adult who suddenly gets possessed is going to know something's off, and I've had that with, you know, people. They came in when they were 25, and like suddenly, like you get possessed today, I know something's different. But almost, in my experience, the majority of the time it's when they're kids, because you're more vulnerable, susceptible, and kids don't have the words for that. 4-year-old, somebody jumps in, they don't know what to say. They're just different. Now they like to eat things they never liked to eat. So your eating habits will change. Tim had a client years ago when I first started doing this. He was working with a husband, and they used to have a great sex life. Well, she didn't want to have sex anymore. He'd always liked forcing her in that. Well, she had a guy inside of her who wasn't gay, so he felt creepy when they had sex. So he would do everything in his ability to tell her not to do it. Well, after he left, they were like fucking like rabbits again. So these are just stories you'll be able to tell later of different things, like my friend that no longer needs ADD medicine.
How about that little boy you did his son recently?
Oh yeah. So when you do kids, you do them long distance. You do a middle world journey. So don't do, you know, with young kids. I got a client, her son is 7, and he's a hot mess. And I said, let's check him. Well, we did. He had 1. And so I did it long distance. Well, he had a 13-year-old in him who was an angry kid who died in a car accident. Well, this little boy is acting out his anger all the time because of, I forget, Leroy was his name.
Leroy.
So once he was gone, the mom, I'm seeing her tomorrow, but she said his behavior is not perfect yet because you got to undo the Leroy effect, how he was affecting him. But he's a lot better since this spook left. And I got another mother-daughter. I see the daughter's 11. She had 2. I did hers about a year ago. Much better behavior. Grades are better. So kids, grandkids. Yes, Jory.
I just wanna say my daughter and I do this work together.
Uh-huh.
I go into a trance and she talks to the dead people through me.
Mm-hmm.
And we've had so many, that's why this work is so important, because people say, thank God I've got my family back.
Yeah.
My son is back, he's normal now.
Yeah.
My daughter's back in college now, she got her kids returned to her.
Well, Billy, what did you notice after Billy you had 2, right? What did you notice afterwards?
Well, I had, one was an older woman. She was highly anxious, depressed. I think from what I was exhibiting, what I was feeling, and what others told me, including Michelle. Michelle's the one that did it with you. She was probably had dementia, and the boy was really angry. The boy, it was like he was like 3 or 4, and the woman, I'm not like sure at what time that came to me, but as I was reading Edith Fiorier's book, I think it's suspected that it might have happened with the woman when I had a tonsillectomy, because she talks about that you're highly susceptible when you're in the hospital, especially as a kid. So I'm suspecting mine happened at 3 and 7, but the boy was really angry, and the older one was a lot of anxious and forgetfulness. My ADD is a lot better since those being released. Maybe I would say I still have it, but it's not to the intensity as it was. But my overall anxiety is much better. I don't get nearly as anxious about stuff that's coming up in the future like I used to.
Okay.
Just nervous energy, like getting angry by people that are related to you that you can't always control when you're around them, you know, and some of the feelings like that. Overall, that's more. It's better. I'm not nearly as angry.
Okay. So once you're cleared, you pay attention. What's different? I usually tell the client to be aware of loss of interest in things they were drawn to just before the work, like certain foods or activities. Okay, things they were all into They don't want, because it wasn't them doing it, it was their spirit. The spirit has desires which weren't yours. Your mood issues should also be watched because this drains your energy. They're like ticks, they suck off you. You're gonna have a lot more energy after they leave. So that's good, right, Jen? Are you feeling something right now? Okay. You are?
What? I
No.
need energy.
Yeah, because they suck, because they're dead, so they're sucking off your energy field.
Your battery.
So at the end, you seal them up, the occipital area, so nothing can come back in. So what I do is I just clean my hand. Come here, Tim, I'll do it. Let's just turn this way. So so first you scan to feel for an opening. They'll feel energy hitting your palm. And wherever that is, I seal it up. I use Archangel Michael. I just seal the thing up, and then I check it again. The opening's gone. So you always want to do that. So otherwise, they can get possessed again. Once, I've had twice since I've been doing this, people that got depossessed picked up another critter. Okay, even though they were sealed up, but they're doing something in their life they shouldn't be doing. Now, the record, the new record, the old record was I had a lady that had a lot of mental health issues. She had 8. But that's not the record. The new record is 20. Took us about 3.5 hours to clear them all. Yeah, she was all fucked up. And she got diagnosed as a multiple personality. Well, duh.
She was
They
in our
got that
last class,
right.
right?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
They got that right.
Yeah. Yes, David.
I guess I got a question about, so for those of us or those people that don't have one, have a critter, aren't we kind of all indirectly affected because of mirror neurons? Like we're if 50% of people or whatever the percentage of people have a critter and we're reflecting, we're mirroring them, so it's like we're helping ourselves or helping like everybody by
Yeah, the mirror neurons, because what happens with mirror neurons, if you're around somebody that's all like crazy and you're not, you guys sync up, you start getting affected by that. Think of couples. You know,
it's really humanity's work.
Yeah. Plus they're going to heaven. They're getting out, because otherwise, because they missed the bus for different reasons, you know, they're afraid to go, they don't want to leave their loved ones, there's lots of reasons why they don't go. I've had a few friends on their deathbed, my only advice to them was go to the light. When they passed, get the hell out. And we checked.
Remember Jimmy? He says, "What do I do? Get up?" Jimmy wasn't sophisticated at all.
So I asked that because a little for selfish reasons, because I'm like, what's wrong with me? I don't have any critters, so it's just my fault. So I've been
You might have been protected. We've been
It's
protected.
your fault. It's your fault. It's your fault. Whatever's going on.
My grandma Ethel has been protecting us, and my wife has never been affected, and she's got an aunt that's been protecting her.
Oh, so maybe that's someone protecting.
Yeah. But drug addicts, they lower their vibration, depression, rage, all those lower vibrational things on Hawkins' list lowers your vibration, makes you vulnerable. So that's why I told Jake, you know, with all the drugs and alcohol he did, of course, only 2?
Yeah, that's actually kind of surprising.
Yes, George.
And the bad part is no one knows it.
No one knows
Except
it.
that my husband's getting extra cranky,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know.
Or they won't have sex. She didn't want to have sex with me anymore. What happened? Yeah. It's the coolest part will be, especially at the next class, is what you guys share about what you've noticed since you've been cleared. That'll be cool. Because you are being affected, right, John? Now, some of you may be feeling anxious right now. It's not you, it's them. They're scared. I tell the client when they're coming in for one, the night before, they're probably not going to sleep well. Because if you have sleep disorder, is one of the common symptoms of possession. And if you haven't read her book yet, The Unquiet Dead by Edith Fiore, read it, because it's a great book explaining all this. Does that make sense?
And she's on YouTube.
And she's on YouTube. Is she?
Yeah, she's
Oh,
on
thank
YouTube.
you.
Somebody actually, I got on YouTube and they're actually reading the chapter by chapter by chapter. Yeah, and her interviews are on YouTube. Very,
Okay,
very
there you
nice.
go. Check the lady out. She's a psychologist. She got into it like I did through the back door. but she's really
What's her name again?
Edith Fiore, Fiore. Okay. Since Geraldine's not here, Suzanne, I'm gonna have you go first. Yay! So you don't have to think about it.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
gonna need
All right.
Okay. Peanut.
peanuts.
Want to turn the light out?
Yeah. So bring your,
Sit up there, right?
you're gonna sit right
Yes,
here.
right.
You're gonna sit right here. And we're gonna record this.
I don't have to do anything.
You,
No.
not a thing.
Just be you.
That's my feeling, ask him.
Okay, make sure your phones are off. Okay, so what I'm gonna do with my rattle is I'm gonna seal in protection. So nothing else can interfere with us, and then I'm gonna call in Michael and Grandma Ethel, so you just relax. Okay, so why don't you close your eyes and take some slow deep breaths. And they usually tell me when it's time to start, so I'm just waiting. So go, keep your eyes closed, relaxed. Okay, I know Suzanne can hear me, but I know there's somebody else living with Suzanne. My name is Tom, and behind you on your left is Archangel Michael, and on the right is Grandma Ethel, and they're here to help you and support you. So I'm wondering, are you male or female? Whatever pops into your head, Suzanne, just say it.
Male,
Okay, and how old are you?
32.
And do you remember your first name? What's your,
No.
you don't,
Wait, me per.
him.
Oh,
You're
okay,
just
okay.
downloading whatever you hear.
Oh.
Do you know your first name?
No.
Okay, what state were you living in?
Illinois,
And who was president?
Clinton,
Okay, been a while. Okay, and how old was Suzanne when you started to live with her?
20.
Okay, and what drew you to her? Why'd you want to live with a woman?
It was easy. She
Okay.
was an easy target.
Okay, and you didn't know her before, did you?
No.
Okay, is she the first person you lived with?
Yes.
Okay, do you remember how you came out of your body, what happened? It's okay, it's over.
No.
Okay, do you know your past, that you're living as a spirit in Suzanne?
No.
So you think that's your body?
No.
When she looks in the mirror, do you see her or you?
Her.
So you got a girl. All right. So you don't remember what happened to you? Just take a minute. Illness, shooting, car crash?
Car accident.
That's what it feels like. Okay, thank you. And you were young when that happened. Were you married?
No.
Okay. No kids?
2.
Okay. How do you like her life?
Mm,
With all the kids and grandkids?
I like it.
Yeah. How do you like her husband?
He's okay.
Okay. How do you influence Suzanne? Like, what do you get her to do? Do you like to dance?
Yes.
She likes to
I get her to be herself.
Okay. So, can you see or feel Archangel Michael behind you on the left?
I can feel him.
Okay. Did you ask Suzanne if it was okay to live with her?
No, I did not.
You know that's against cosmic law, right?
Yes.
But you were lost. When you passed, did you see a big white light in the sky calling to you?
Yes.
Why didn't you go?
I wasn't ready.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Michael is here to make you ready today because Suzanne gave us permission to have you leave. She's like done with you, I guess. Did that make you upset?
Kind
Kind of.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, here's the bad news. You still don't remember your name?
No.
Okay. The bad news is someday she's going to die and you're going to be out of a home. What are you going to do then? Jump into somebody else
Mhm.
forever?
Yep.
How about going to heaven today?
That'd be good. That'd be nice.
Okay. You ready to do that?
Yes.
Okay, hang on a minute. Okay, Suzanne, keep your eyes closed. So whoever you are, look above my head. Do you see this big energy ball up there, like a vortex?
Yes.
Can you see it? Can you see anybody in it? Keep your eyes closed. Can you see anybody in it? Not yet?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Suzanne, pay attention to your body. I'm gonna count to 3, and I'm gonna have Michael gently remove you and take you to that lighter. Anything you wanna say to Suzanne before you leave?
No.
No? Okay, no worries. Okay, I'm gonna count to 3, and Michael's gonna pull you out. Suzanne, pay attention. 1, 2, 3, pull, keep pulling, keep going. Go, 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 keep going. So you're getting bigger, that light getting bigger?
Yes.
Can you see anybody waiting? Anybody standing in that light?
My mom.
Good. Go and hug Mom. Give her a hug for us. God bless you. Okay, Suzanne, open your eyes. Just like that, you're clear.
Man, hot.
Wow, huh?
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy. Did you feel it come out anywhere? Any particular part of your body?
Just my whole body. I can't.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's okay. All right. Good, you did good.
That was bizarre.
Okay, don't believe. So now hi. Long time no see. So I'm gonna seal her up now. You guys come over. We got the thing. Feel the back of her neck and see if you can feel an opening. You'll feel energy. It'll be hot, cold, air blowing at you. Just go back here. I can feel it right now, but who wants to check her out? Okay, good.
I don't know what I was doing. I didn't know what to expect.
I know. Can you feel it?
Similar to like the extraction.
Yeah.
Like a coldness.
Right, okay, for you. You got a leak. We're gonna fix that.
Shield.
That's interesting.
Shaky.
Yeah. Can you feel it?
And static.
So for everybody it's different what you'll feel. Mine is usually a vibration on my palm.
Okay, yeah, it felt like,
Poking you?
yeah, something.
Okay, all right. So, you want to try?
No, I'm not.
Come on, come on, I know you want it, go ahead.
Okay. I felt yeah.
All right, so I will seal her up now. Just like you're building up a little patch of cement back here. And then you spackle. All right, you're good to go for another 1,000 miles. Good work, kid.
Man, it was weird.
Now, sometimes I've done this and I don't get any communication. Sometimes they won't talk to you.
Right.
So
So,
what are you doing then?
oh,
You're gonna get them out anyway, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
okay, so if he wanted to talk, you do it telepathically, like the young kid, 7-year-old I did. He didn't even know I was there. I was talking to Leroy. So it's all telepathic. And once, I've only had that a handful of times, and I've done quite a bit of these, where they will not talk, but I know they're in there. I just have Archangel. I telepathically get some information, not as much as I got for her, and then I have Michael yank them.
How do we see if doing this work for remote, how do we seal?
Same way you do a middle world journey, like I did for that little boy, because I found him, I did a middle world journey, I found him and I sealed up the back of his neck, because I was
did
there.
not hear the question.
How do you seal them up if it's long distance?
Okay.
You do a middle world journey, yeah.
Is it always in the back of the neck?
Yeah, that's where they come in for some reason. That's why a lot of people have headaches, because they're open. Or your neck hurts.
He has a lot of neck
Oh yeah,
pain,
my
like,
neck's
right
been
there.
hurting for like years.
Yeah, well,
Right there.
we'll see how that works out.
Wow.
Okay, but rarely will they not talk, but they almost always do. So, but occasionally you got to do it telepathically. I'm glad you brought that up. Any other questions? Yes.
Do we all have that hole, or the hole occurs when they enter? Yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah. Yes, Jory.
Is it okay that I mentioned, Tom, that sometimes you can have some of these little critters, like you said, hiding in there and attached to another dead person?
What's that?
You can have other dead spirits that actually attached on to a dead spirit.
That's already attached.
That's like you just
Oh,
released
chains.
this guy,
Daisy
but
chains.
what if he had
Spirits.
another dead guy that was attached to him?
Well, they
Dead
both
guy come up
left.
at the same time.
Yeah, they both left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. So, Jerry Lynn, I know you got to go to work, right?
I'm good. I have a little bit of time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want me to do hers or you want me to?
Go ahead.
All right. So we're gonna do you first, and then you guys are gonna start doing the rest. So I'm off the clock.
Oh yeah.
I'm off the clock.
Good to see you.
Yeah, I know it's been a minute. I haven't seen you since the old office in Highland on 45th. You came to.
I've seen you a few times over at Trinity when you were there.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, that
Yeah,
one.
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
But we've
yeah.
been here 4 years now.
4 years already?
Yeah.
Oh my
Well,
goodness.
it's ending at the end of March. Tim's retiring, so I'm gonna start working in Dyer and then do more online work. So.
Okay.
So we know you got one.
I wouldn't be surprised if there was more than one.
No, only one. But here's the thing. One could be worse than having four. It depends what that. So possession could be mild, moderate, or severe. And Edith talks about that in her book. So one could be worse than five. That one could be really harmful. Like that Leroy that was in that little boy getting pissed off at everybody. So.
Can I ask you a question
Yeah.
about that? So when we removed the one over a distance phone call, I physically felt it. I know something left me.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I know she sealed me up. If I was not sealed enough, something else could have come in.
Correct.
If there had been maybe multiple at that time, they left and something that
Came back.
quickly came back.
Yeah, even though you get sealed up on occasion, and it's very rare, depending on what you're doing in your life, your vibration, you can still get possessed again, even though you're sealed up, because they break through again.
And I think where you're at in your life, no offense, I'm not trying to, but
No.
that's it. You went back down because you're in a really intense situation, and so I think it's really affecting you more than you're really realizing.
Ooh, and it's all coming up right
Yeah.
now.
Sorry.
Didn't
wanna
even have
divulge
to
too
do
much.
anything.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So once you seal it up, it makes sense. If you like Jake, he's got an opening because they came in. Well, even if I seal him up after today, if he's drinking again or fucking up his life, they're gonna pop through that opening. It's not like it's sealed forever. Like it's impenetratable, or whatever the word
Well,
would
yeah,
be.
they got in there in the first place.
Yeah.
Right.
So they just break through again. But that's really unusual. Usually.
See, you're just special. That's all.
Yeah, so what we'll do is, your eyes will be closed the whole time, and I'm never talking to you, I'm talking to whoever this is in there. Whatever pops into your head, don't censor it, just say, even if it seems stupid to you, and then I'll get a rapport going, find out why they're here, and you'll see the questions I ask. And then when it's time for them to go, pay attention to your body to see where they come out of, and then I'll seal you up again. Okay, so close your eyes.
Hopefully I don't start gagging profusely like I did last time. If I do, sorry.
Okay.
We'll get you
Get the bucket.
No.
Get the bucket.
No pea soup.
Okay, so just nice slow deep press. And I'm gonna feel up again. Keep breathing. They're saying take my time. So I'm gonna take our time. Just keep breathing, Geraldine. Okay, so I know Geraldine can hear me, but I know you can hear me too. My name is Tom, and behind you on the left is Archangel Michael, and on your right is my Grandma Ethel, and they're here to support you and guide you or answer any questions. Are you male or female? Whatever pops into your head.
Female.
And how old are you?
19.
Okay, and what state do you live in?
Idaho.
And who was president?
George.
George Bush? Okay, was it the older Bush or younger Bush? Okay, and who do you live with in Idaho?
Susie.
Okay, and are you surprised that we knew you were in there?
Yes.
Okay, are you disappointed?
Yes.
How come?
Sadness.
Do you remember what happened to your, what's your first name?
Laurel.
Laurel, hi Laurel. I actually met a Laurel once, but not in Idaho. That's a cool name. My friend Matt's mom was Laurel. So Laurel, do you like living in somebody else's body?
No.
Is it hard?
Yes.
Do you remember what happened to your body that made you leave it?
Pool.
Did you drown?
Yes.
That sucked. Nobody was there to save you? Laurel, did you do it on purpose? Come on, I know you can hear me. Laurel? Okay, you don't have to.
Maybe.
Okay, you don't have to answer that. So, were you, how old was Geraldine when you moved in with her?
9.
Wow. So you guys have been buddies for a long time, huh? Why'd you pick her? Why'd you go live with her? You were 19, she's a kid.
Soft.
You like that, huh? Good. Good. So something happened in the pool, you're not sure what. Is Geraldine the first person you've lived with?
No.
Yeah. How do you like body hopping?
Laughing.
Okay. Well, Geraldine gave us permission to ask you to go to the next realm that spirits go to. What do you think of that today?
I don't know.
Okay. Can you see or feel Archangel Michael behind you on your left? He's a big dude. Can you sense him?
Yes.
Ask him where you're going and tell me what he says.
Home.
You want to go home? Good. All right. So Geraldine, pay attention to your body. Laurel, I'm going to count to 3 in a minute, and I'm going to have Michael help you leave. But I'm going to call in this wonderful vortex of energy, and more than likely somebody's going to be there to welcome you home. So just a second. All right. Look toward your left, my right, up toward the ceiling. Keep your eyes closed. Can you see that ball of light up there? Is it an energy ball like? To your left? You see it? Okay, you see anybody in it yet? Okay, so I'm going to count to 3, and Michael's going to gently take you there, and I'll be talking to you on the way. Geraldine, watch your body when she leaves. Laurel, you anything you want to say to Geraldine before you leave? Good. Okay, we're gonna count. 1, 2, 3, pull, keep pulling. Keep going, Laurel. You're doing good. You see anybody in that light?
Purple, lots of purple.
Good, keep going. Tell me if you see a hand or a face. See anybody? Keep going. Michael will take you home, as he calls it. God bless you. Okay, you can open your eyes. God, since you were 9 years old. Thank you.
Want some water?
Yeah.
I feel the panic attack coming on in my face.
No?
Yeah. That my hands.
Well, the bad news is that's your stuff, because she's gone. Do you ever get panic attacks?
It just started in the last month, 2
Okay.
months. Because of, I'm going through a divorce, I'm going through a lot of
Shit.
shit.
Okay.
I feel like I just need to hold on a minute.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm like on the verge of hyperventilating, I feel like.
Take your time. Okay. So, as you're relaxing, any questions from the peanut gallery? Yes?
What about a power animal for her?
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Can I bring you back a power animal to help with the panic attacks?
Yes.
Yeah?
I feel like I'm stuck. You know, I'm very into this. You know, I have a lot of guides and new, I don't know who said, now I'm high as a kite.
Good. I like that. Me too.
I have a, I can't talk.
Okay, just relax. Let me do some magic for you. All right, you're getting an owl. Got some wisdom. Sealer? Oh, yeah. I was gonna let them feel first. Who wants to feel that opening? Get some more practice. Anybody want to feel that? Hey. Hi.
I'm so sad.
Well, she's been with you for 9 years. That's your buddy, Sheila.
Since she's died.
Huh?
She's been with her since she's died.
Yeah.
So figure out how many years.
How old are you, Jeremiah?
57.
So 48 years. Of course you're going to grieve her.
I'm grieving way too much right now. I can't handle anymore.
I'm sorry to hear about the divorce, by the way. That sucks. That's
You're probably really happy actually when I talk to you. You remember.
Well, I remember some of it, yeah. Anybody else want to check her? Feel it? No? Okay. And see, when we're going through stuff like she's going through, it makes you more vulnerable to this stuff because your energy field drops down. That's why I shared this thing on Facebook today. Erica shared it first. How the body knows things, watch your language, what you say about, that's why I'm old, I'm 74. I don't say old, I say I'm getting older, but I don't say old, or I'm a loser, or I'm too fat, because your body's gonna respond and keep you in a bad mood and low energy. That's why I've never been a big fan of venting. Now there's science backing that up. Because when you vent about shit that happens, you're reliving it. Your body's like, it's happening again. So quit venting. How you feeling?
Stoned.
Look at her eyes. Look at her eyes.
I just did hers with the
That's why I
doctor,
couldn't do one for anybody else. Mine was so intense, I was like,
Do you think that
I was like, "Dude, is something else?"
so this new panic attack thing has just happened in the last several months since I'm experiencing such crazy withdrawals going through just the separation, the beginning of a divorce. We're still living together. He is extremely narcissistic. I am extremely empathic. I am calling in everybody I know. I'm doing everything intuitively. I'm doing everything physically that I know how to do. And I'm also in new therapy. Old therapy, new therapy. I'm doing it all. Do you think what I'm experiencing right now is really not a panic attack, but maybe my body having those sensations because she left? It was completely different than the first time that she did it for me. It was, I understand it was totally different entity, different. I mean, it came out right here and I was like heaving it out. This was just different.
Yeah.
But I like still feel that like tingly right before you pass out or right before you really hit that panic attack.
Do you think it's her energy kind of balancing back out, not being sucked off of?
Yeah.
So it's kind of going back to
A
its
little
natural
bit of all of
state?
it.
Yeah, that's why I told Suzanne, pay attention. You gotta reintegrate, readjust. It's like this is the 4.0 you. So your body's gonna get used. That's why we brought back the power animal to fill that void up a little bit. You gotta get used to being just yourself again. Because these two people that were living with you were helping you. They don't always do evil. They help you stand up for yourself, put up with stuff. So now you're naked, you're on your own. It's just you in there. So you could be feeling like abandoned or too much alone. Vulnerable, yeah.
Well, she also, her attached person also drowned, right?
Yeah.
So she could also be feeling that, she's being lifted, some of the residual of that pressure. Going from being drowned to going to light.
It's kind of like after a soul retrieval. I tell people wait 2 or 3 weeks because you got to integrate it all before they're finally settled in. Well, the same thing here. You got to get used to being on your own.
Okay.
Just you in there, girl.
So you did the math, 47 years.
Well, she was with you. Yeah.
She
that
was
long.
with me 47 years. Do you feel like she drowned herself?
Well, then because they're usually ashamed to talk about suicide. They rarely will admit. It's hard for them to admit. That's what it felt like to me.
So I attempted suicide.
Oh, drowning?
No.
Okay, something different.
Yeah, something different. And that was, I'm not a mathematician. I was probably 26, somewhere around there, 25. So that's just kind of interesting. I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't.
Well, we all have a suicidal part when things get hard. Everybody has a suicide part. They're there to help us get out of our pain. You had double help because of her history if she did kill herself.
So she maybe could be one of the reasons that I did not succeed.
Right. And families have that. Some have alcohol traditions, some have suicide traditions. So in some families, suicide is the norm. Because, several people do it, or, other things, traditions they pick up, dysfunctional ones.
Tom, can I say something that
Yeah.
I heard also?
Yes.
In this work is sometimes if you're thinking you're gonna commit suicide, sometimes it's not you, it's them, because they wanna release themselves from your body.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And recently,
Until death.
I've really, since I started this journey of leaving him, I am very adamant about a drink won't fix it, alcohol won't fix it, and neither will suicide. Suicide is right there for me all the time. So as I'm really going through this and trying to take care of the inner child and trying to do what's best for me and not everybody else, those tendencies, they don't go away, they creep back up. And I don't know, maybe.
Well, what I
I
would
don't know.
recommend, can you do a soul retrieval, Erica? I would do a soul retrieval to get some parts back to make you feel more whole.
Okay.
Basically, I would, the intention, any parts that can help her get through what she's getting through at this time in her life and see what comes back. You'll feel better.
Okay.
I would do that.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Don't narcissists wanna like kill, steal, and destroy people? I mean,
Yeah.
really, that's their thing,
Yeah,
right?
they're
So
destroyers.
she's living with
Yeah.
someone who's really, like, I've been there, you know what I mean? So, I think white light and all that is just, right? And surrounding yourself with love. And,
Yeah, but realistically, still living together has gotta suck.
yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
You know, I wish you could be gone.
Absolutely.
It does, yeah.
But how long you guys been together?
We've been together 20 years, married 15.
Right, that's a long time. So you're finally stepping out.
And I've been trying to step out since before we got married. Sorry if anybody in here knows me or knows my business,
Oh,
but
well, I'm
here
glad
it
you're
is,
doing
whatever.
Geraldine, I'm glad you're finally doing it. Welcome. You deserve better. Because they'll just drain you and suck you dry. Tim's daughter just got out of one of those.
I didn't know that it was happening until the algorithm on my Facebook changed when I was talking to a friend and just explaining my circumstances. I didn't know the terms love bombing and
Gaslighting.
all the bullshit. The gaslighting that I picked up on pretty early, and I'm like, oh fuck you, I see right through it. But no, I didn't, because
Yeah. You can't see it until you can see it. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. It just takes a while for people to see it.
Yeah, Joey.
Tom, thank you, Tom. So we're talking about the narcissistic personality, the person
Yeah.
I'm living with. Are they potentially, possibly possessed themselves
Well,
and trapped?
Let's ask a question. Bring your arm over here.
that's how all of this started with Erica and I, thinking that he had something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can't check him, but I got a question I want to ask. Okay. We have permission to ask a question about percentage of narcissists being possessed. That's a true statement. Overall, the general number for narcissists in the world being possessed is at least 50%, 80%, 90%, 100%, 100%. Makes sense.
100% that they are possessed.
Yeah.
But then do they come in as part of somebody's karmic lessons then?
I don't
They come
know.
in as I've gotta play this role out, and
Yeah,
then this is what
I'm
the
not sure.
lessons, right?
That's what I
That's what I was
believe.
just asking what you thought.
So I would be having the karmic lessons.
Right.
Not necessarily, that I know
You get
that's
that?
what's happening.
Okay.
Well, because you're growing from it, he's not. He's still
Yeah.
gonna be where he is and stuck where he is. He's not learned anything, doesn't seem.
Something I think was done. Don't forget to seal me back up so no more critters come in. Because I don't know if I can handle a third one here. Holy shit. And I have the TMJ and the neck pain and the headaches and all of it for a long time.
Pay attention to all that one. Moving forward.
Look at how he was fucking raised. What do you expect? You know?
You're good to go.
Yeah,
All
do
right.
I feel okay now?
Well,
Do I feel okay?
you're gonna, it'll take a while. You gotta integrate this.
Okay.
You feel like her. She's higher than a kite.
Don't try.
Because you got all that energy now. You're not being sucked dry.
Say what?
You got
Call
sealed
Uber.
in.
You gotta do
Yeah,
his.
John's in the bathroom.
Good though?
Yeah, sealed.
All right. Huh?
Can we not do that for my allergies? Can we not do this much for my allergies?
She doesn't, Ellie, Jory doesn't want that. Ellie.
I think that there was some Santeria going on in his life, and I don't know a lot about that other than their culture. I'm gonna text you and fill you in on a couple things. That will make more sense. Whoa.
He's got, Jory, he's gotta do a little bit of that, so I'll take it outside when you're done.
Okay,
That's part of his ritual. Okay,
We'll put it out here when I'm done.
so we're gonna do Tim's gonna do John, and then you guys will get picked, and you guys can, who wants to jump in and do your first depossession?
Come on up here, John.
You nervous? I could tell. Who are you? Hi, I'm Tom.
That's great.
She didn't run out, so that's
Why say, well, you can't get out the door.
This is which.
No, you're good.
So I can't wait to see how this goes.
Huh? Okay, Tom, you can take that out.
I like a small pit.
All right, we got rid of the doors.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, I use a different set of people to do my work. I use Grandma Ethel because she's so good to us, Joan of Arc, and Apostle Paul. So what I need for you to do right now, John, is close your eyes or just soft eyes, whatever you want to do. And in a minute, I'm going to start asking a series of questions. And when I ask these questions, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the person that's inside of you, okay? All right. I'm talking to the person inside of John right now. What name would you like me to call you? And whatever you hear, John, just blurt it out. What name would you like me to call you?
Like David's coming up.
David is good. David, good to meet you, David. My name is Tim, and I'm here to help you and John today. So, about how old are you, David?
36.
36 years old. And are you aware, David, that you're dead?
Yes.
And would you tell us, how did you die? Do you know how you died, David?
I'm not getting it.
Okay. And why did you choose John to join? What was it about John that made you attracted to his energy, him in general? Did you like a football star? Is that why you joined him? Why? What was it about John?
Chaos.
Pardon?
Chaos.
Chaos? Okay. You like chaos, huh? You're unique. Most people try to get away from that. So you liked chaos. And how old was John when you joined him?
12.
12? What was going on in John's life at age 12 that was so chaotic? What was happening in John's life that was chaotic? Do you remember? You want to tell me?
It's hard.
It's hard? Okay, well, if you, would you prefer not to tell me? Okay, that's fine. Well, John, I use certain people here to help entities like yourself that shouldn't be in John. Because did you ever get permission to jump into John? That's intrusive, isn't it? Non-permission. So you deserve, well, let me ask this. When you died, John, did you see a light at all the moment you died? And why didn't you go to that light?
I was afraid.
You're afraid? Okay. Afraid of hell?
I felt scary.
Scared? Okay. Well, John, what would you think about the fact that I'm going to send you to the light today to go be all with your loved ones, all the people that have passed? Would you like that?
Yes.
Okay, good. Now, what I'm going to use, I've got my Grandma Ethel, I've got Joan of Arc, and I've got Apostle Paul that's going to do this for me. Now, Apostle Paul is right to your left-hand side. Do you feel that energy there? Now, what's going to happen, I'm going to call in the light right above me here, the vortex, and I'm going to have, and John, I want you to notice whatever you notice about this happening, okay? John, do you notice this?
So I'm calling in the vortex, and I'm gonna have Paul pull you out of John, and I want you to go to this light voluntarily with with Paul's help. Are you okay with that? Now, as you get closer to the light, I want you to look in the light and see if you see any family members, any friends that are waiting for you. Do you see anybody?
Yes.
Who do you see?
I can't make out their face.
You can't, okay, as you get closer, you just know that there's many people that are gonna be here welcome you home because you're gonna go to heaven or the next place, whatever you wanna call it. Are you ready to go? Okay, pull up out of John. Come on, Paul, pull him up. Pull him up, come on. Okay, John, it's just you. Did you feel that at all? Where did you feel it? Right there? Okay. Now, in a minute, I'm gonna seal you up. But would you like me to find you a power animal? Okay. How would you like a giraffe? You're good? Okay, so let me give you that giraffe, and then I'm gonna seal you up. Now I'm gonna seal him up, and what I say is, I'm sealing John up right now so that he does not have the chance to get reinfected. So I'm sealing him up so he does not get reinfected. Okay, would you stand up for a minute? Can you stand up for a minute?
Oh, no, I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready
Okay.
to do one.
He's free. It'll cost you $3.06.
It's
just you.
It's
It's only John now.
Do you wanna do one? Are you still recording?
Tim,
You can
what
shut that off, yeah.
intention